My informal speech is on the importance of athletic trainers on the sidelines of football. My 3 points that I will cover are education and prep, assessment, head injuries, and treatment. In every sport, injuries occur. Some are minor and some require band-aids, while others are major and possibly career-ending. With football, athletic training can be prepared to do the job well. My training began at USM at age 15 with the athletic training workshop director, Dr. Todd McCall. I completed beginning, introduction, advanced 1 and advanced 2 courses that equipped me to be a student trainer for North Pike High School when I was actually going through school for 4 years. And I got to be the manager for Southwest Bears for 2 years and help with their training staff. Game day readiness. To prep for game day, the trainer must gather all necessary equipment that might possibly be needed to address any injury on the field, including wraps, bandages, ice packs, equipment parts, tape, scissors, sharps, medic gloves, and so on and so forth. After packing all that equipment, I then would prepare the athletes for taping of old injuries as well as taping ankles, wrists, fingers to prevent injuries. I would then properly stretch each athlete assigned to me. This is one thing that must be done to prevent unnecessary injuries. Number 2, assessment. Recognize a potential injury. During the games, trainer's role is to stand on the sideline and watch the play by play and to see when athletes get hurt so they can assist. Once the athlete is hurt, you will wait till the whistle is blown dead before going onto the field, because if you go on before the whistle is blown, you've just made another injury right there, possibly yourself, while the play is still going. Once the whistle is actually blown, you go out onto the field and check the player out. You will get down close to his head and not roll him over or twist his neck, because you do not know what injury has occurred. Even if you can see a broken bone, that may not be the only one. He may have spinal injury or head injury. Ask a series of questions like, what is hurting? Is that the only thing hurting? On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad is it hurting? Once you have got that from the athlete, you may begin your assessment on the body part that is actually hurt. If it is a broken bone, you need to stabilize the player and keep him from hurting it worse. You get down, you talk to him, you keep him calm. You don't let him scream or move body parts very fast, because that will actually occur more injury to the bone and possibly protrude the skin. If the bone is through the skin, you want to put a towel over it, cover it, and call for the medics, because then he has to be transported to the hospital. If you're able to get him to the sidelines, if he's amiable, you will get him to the sidelines and you will do treatment from there. The other one is treatment and concussions of head injuries. This is one of the most serious injuries that athletes can occur. It happens more in football, I think, than any other sport. Once a head injury has occurred and you know it is a head injury, you will ask a series of questions also, like something that you know that the player knows, like what time did the game start? What did you eat for pregame? What colors are you wearing? How many points do we have? What down is it? If a player cannot answer any of those questions, he definitely has a grade 2 concussion at least, maybe more. After that, he is out of the game for sure. Once a player has had a concussion, you will need to get him to the doctor as quickly as possible if it's a category 3 or above. That usually involves vomiting, you're not being able to dilate the pupils, or dizziness or confusion. Once that has occurred, you need to tell the coach this player is no longer able to play the game for this day. He needs to go to the hospital right now to find somebody new. And that is all I have to say.